Hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and last time I played One Step from Eden, I sadly lost the run I was doing. I know, it's a terrible, terrible shame. So now, let's go ahead and try using Teardown Hazel to do what I couldn't do with Invader Celicy. Not gonna lie, this isn't gonna go well. Teardown's abilities are not that great. So Dismantle Wrench. Destroy a structure in front to gain max mana and gain spell power. And you're anchored while you're doing it. Fragment is her starting artifact. Structures fire 40 damage shot when they're destroyed. And then you can use Pull, Blast Crystals, the old wall here, and Minigun. So because she's starting with this and she gains natural spell power, what we're actually going to want to do is stack up spell power and then try to use this, which means what we're going to want is probably something along the lines of shotgun, so we have something to use pull with. Plus that'll get stronger as we increase our spell power. We're going to want... basically that's the idea, is we're going to want to just stack up spell power and then minigun, and everything else will be incidental. So, we have a game plan. Let's see if we can make it work. Well, that's not good. Han, how am I supposed to hit that when it... I have no way of hitting behind her. Son of a bitch. We're just gonna have to do that, unfortunately. Alright. Alright, well, we'll start with the Poison Vial for sure. Use Riffle, because there's gonna be plenty of shuffling. Hey, look at that! None of that really fits what I'm going for. Alright, so... to start off with, we're going to focus on Double Lift and Hexawan. Things that we're looking for Shotgun, we're looking for Beam Crystals, we're definitely looking for Time Slow or Time Stop. Anything along those lines that's just going to make this run a little easier for us. Okay, we kind of need to start with the wall. And as you can see, some fights are easier than others. Jam Cannon. Sweeper. No thanks. And I don't have a way of creating jams very easily. That works. So why they thought it would be a good idea to start her with a mana regen of 0, I'll never know. Because there's always a good chance that you're just not going to get the wall. Matter of fact, they don't ever want to give it to me. Look at this. This is ridiculous. That entire time, all I was looking for was to get the wall so that I could actually do something. That's all I actually wanted, and it wasn't going to happen. So, if you haven't guessed, one of the big problems that I have with this build for Hazel is that she just doesn't get anything quickly enough. Like, they want you to get creative and destroy things to get your mana back and and all of that, but the problem is it's a little too complicated. Now, if they had given her a somewhat normal regeneration rate, this wouldn't be so hard. Their shotgun. Now, I'm still looking for beam crystals. So the pole shotgun combo obviously works quite nicely. There's beam crystals. I don't really want them to give me flow though, so maybe come back when I find them, you know, without flow. Would be nice. So, I guess if anything, the big problem that I have with Teardown Hazel's build is that she just gets rolling a little too slow. They need to start her off with something better, because otherwise it's way too easy for her to get walled out. That was a little too ballsy. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So, if things keep going the way it seems like they're gonna go, we might get a completely different character showing up here. Now, she can't power those up like regular Hazel can. Both Soul Gun and Chalice are good. I'm taking Chalice because I find it to be more reliable. Now, I can work with Hazel's build setup. Her teardown setup, not so much. Okay, I don't know what did damage. Oh wait, poison. Duh. We'll take Minefield this time around. Alright, we're gonna want to head to the shop. Oops. Like, in order for this to really work, what they really need to do with her is allow her a somewhat normal mana regeneration rate. And everything else can kind of slowly fall into place. As is, she just has to wait too long for things to come together. So you can see the problem that I'm having. Teardown Hazel is a neat idea, but neat ideas aren't always worth much. She just gets going entirely too slowly. Like, this may very well be one of the most difficult characters to get anything going with, just because of how slowly she builds up. And you also need to put way too much emphasis on... pardon me. You have to put way too much emphasis on mana regen with this character as well, which, again, just all contributes to making her as difficult as she is. I have nothing that really does shield, so I'm just going to let that go. I like the idea of fragile on hit. So I'm not talking very much because I actually have to put more thought into what I'm doing than I would with most other characters. Come on, baby. Okay, cool. We managed to do that. I'm honestly a little surprised. Oh yeah, the issue was the pact, not just the fight itself. Okay. Kind of forgot that I had taken that pact, honestly. Yep, give me the counter strike. I need the shield. Let's go for the treasure chest. See, I would use that as just a means of... helping to restore my mana, but it consumes, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about in the Hexagon tier list. Why does the laser turret consume? It really makes no sense. Make it cost 3 mana, do away with the whole consume business, and it would be a much better spell. Yeah, I'm kind of playing on a razor's edge right now because I'm... Okay, they keep offering me switch bait, but I don't necessarily want switch bait. I'm gonna take it just so it stops showing up, but what I really need is time slow. Oh, they had 3 defense going for them, that's why that wasn't doing much damage. Give me more money. Max mana, so that when I do get restored to max mana, it's worth more. Now, I can see how they thought that the... I don't have anything else that's applying frost, I better not. I can see how they thought that, you know, oh, she'll just be able to restore herself to full mana whenever she wants. Like, that'll make up for the idea that she's got no mana regen. But will it, though? Will it? I would argue no. No, it doesn't. There's time slow. Okay, so I can now switch... double lift over to phalanx and start to build up some defenses. Alright, we'll use the old pole shotgun combo in just a sec here. Ow. Minefield will... There you go. That's basically what Minefield is for. There we go. I really can't afford to kill her right now because I really need the HP. And yes, I understand squeaky chair bad. I don't know, maybe it's bothering me more so than it's bothering other people. Oops. It's alright, at least those guys aren't difficult to deal with. No, I will not take mine. What is wrong with you? Yet I don't think mine is the worst spell in the game, but do I think it's garbage? Oh yeah, I do. There we go. Oops. I keep screwing up. Also, because her spell power builds so slowly like this, it's very difficult to really get things rolling. You basically, and I'm not doing a very good job of this, so forgive me, but you basically need to play a really thin deck with her, and just rely on breaking structures to build your spell damage. But another problem with that, there aren't that many structures in the game to allow you to use that playstyle. There's walls, sure. There's monument, but that doesn't show up very often. You start with blast crystals, and beam crystals would be a good thing to get, but again, it doesn't show up very often. Not useful. See, what you basically need is to try to get double cast on these otherwise useless structures in order to get them to do something. Here we go. So that'll help, but it's still only helped by however often you actually draw the card. Curses. Yeah, I'm already getting a little bogged down. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think Teardown Hazel is for me at all. And of course, if the enemies destroy your structures first, well, I mean, too bad, so sad, you get nothing for it. Damn it. I am not playing very well today. Not that I need to remind you guys of that. You can see I'm not playing very well today. There we go. Alright. Still doing really poorly. But I'm not sure if I'm doing poorly just by virtue of my own play, or just because this character is unnecessarily difficult to get to work. Like, I feel it's a little bit of both, if I may be honest right now. Yeah, I need that. I think our best bet is to go for the campfire. Stop with the laser turret. I need like monument or beam crystals. I'll even accept gun turret. Because I can at least destroy that and get it back later. Damn it. Damn, starting to feel a bit more normal. Your mana lattice, that I can set up and just destroy. I'll take that to give myself a little bit of a boost on spell power. Alright, not doing great. I'm going to be complaining about that the entire time, by the way, because this build is just so difficult to use. And once again, I get it. They didn't want every build to essentially be like a carbon copy of each other, but there comes a point in which trying to be creative can just make things more difficult than they need to be. Ow. And that's not an indictment to be less creative, damn it, in your methods. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes just being creative for the sake of being creative is not the way to go about things. No, get away from me with that. No, not there. Oh, okay, good. Dodged it. Somehow. Also, Also, is it just me, or does it seem like my minigun just isn't doing very much damage? Because I've seen that spell just tear through things. I don't know, maybe I'm just being overly pessimistic about things at the moment. This is the first time in the entire run I've been at maximum HP. But what about right at the start? Well, I mean, do you really count as default? There we go. Alright, not bad. No thing. Oh, hey, look at that. I just rated this spell too as trash. So, I have an issue with the cross turret, but I'm going to take it because I can still throw it at the very edge of the enemy field and destroy it for more spell power. Like that. Working on it, hun. These things' attack patterns do not make this easy. Okay, that was annoying. No, don't give me shard toss. This thing is such garbage. No, what I need now is beam crystals. Understand that without the targeting reticle, things can be a little tricky. I mean, yeah, it's more like what things should look like, but targeting reticle helps. I'd rather not. And apparently I forgot to put my phone on silent. Should have looked at the next spell coming up. Anything here? Well, I mean, Leech is pretty good. I'll take that. Shopkeeper, help me! That. Won't be losing much money from it. Here we go. Gotta look at that. I've known towards the end of the run and all that effort put into trying to create more mana regen. I'm up to plus 0.5. It's better than 0, but I mean, yeah, just let her start with some mana regen. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Leave a flame on hit. That sounds effective. Kind of like the idea of -1 mana cost on Firewall. Alright. Yeah, that worked. Go, Glaive, go! Oh, you bastard. Oh, hey, Spirit Sword. And I would take blue bullets, but it consuming is not necessarily what I want. No, I kind of need that to be a more permanent affix of my deck. Oops. No, thank you. Alright, now we're starting to gather some spell power. Now I just need to be able to hit her with something. No thank you. And there we go with the instant shuffle! Hey, you wanna hit your own thing here? Is that a no? Oh, there we go. I'm surprised I beat her, not gonna lie. Oh, that was stupid. Alright, whatever. Job got done. It wasn't necessarily pretty, but it got done. Store half mana cost. I'm not really planning on going to the shop again. Might need to hit the campfire, though. I'll at least power up Sarah Cannon this way. Okay, this fucker has to go away. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to hit the campfire. I like Diagonal Beam. Yeah, this is not necessarily one of my more commentary-intensive episodes. Mostly because I'm just so worried about... about how exactly to perform well with this version of Hazel. Oh yeah, I still got you down there. Now, as much as I like both of these, I would want them to stick around. And again, why does the self-defense turret consume? Like, how come you only give me one chance to to use this? Like, it's what I don't understand about a lot of the actual good Hexawand spells, is why do you only get one chance? Like, I really just think those spells shouldn't consume. And that's why I like Spirit Sword, those of you who may have been wondering. Give me the undershirt. Basically going to take my defense from -5 to -3, but still. Bloop! Now, let's see here. There you go, double summoned HP. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know if robots are always better than people, but I mean, you know, counter-argument, Mega Man. Oh, shit. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. All that happened was I missed, but... damn it. Two, 3, 4, 5. Hit you with that. Oh, hey, Castle's coming up. Now, once again, this is way better with regular, you know, Bob the Builder Hazel. But again, it's not completely without use. So what I really need to figure out now is how the hell am I going to beat the Gate of Eden with this build? My guess is I won't, but doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Oh, you son of a bitch. God! Push me, pull you, you're a jerk. Damn it. Yeah, what he said. Okay, so here's hoping. Okay. We're kinda doing it. Kinda. That. Unfortunately, shotgun doesn't help very much, but with 2 glaives going with additional spell power, we might have a chance. I wish that could reach. Oh hey, I did it! Wow! I couldn't clear this with Invader Celicy, but I can do it with Teardown Hazel? What even is this garbage? Alright, well, for me that was a very tense run, which is why I was so quiet most of the time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm having a hard time believing I actually did that. Spared bosses, healing halved. Alright, not a big deal. Alright, well, there you go. That's Teardown Hazel. I'm not a big fan of her, but coming up next is something that I really enjoy. So I will see you guys for the next episode of One Step from Eden, where we will be using Pyroterra. Easily one of my favorite builds, and something that I thoroughly enjoy. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know how you thought I did, and we will be back with some new stuff in the near future. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.